So Shama, we have our Pizza Hut of $40, 10% off, which is like a savings, discount new price. What strategy would you suggest me to work this out? How would I do it?
First thing you're gonna do is 40 times 10.
40 times 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is gonna give us 400.
Okay, and then what do I do?
And then you're gonna minus and then from 400, I think you're supposed to minus 40 from it.
Okay. So if I minus 40, do you know what that would equal?
No.
Okay. I'll tell you what, let's go back a step. Let's go back. What about the strategy if I put down, if we've got $40 here, do you remember the one where we add a decimal point or something like that? Do you remember that strategy?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that one. What would I do?
First thing, you're gonna add a decimal point behind the 0, and then you're gonna move the decimal point one place to the left.
Okay, so
then it's gonna be 4.0.
Okay, 4.0. And does Mr. Blair want people to actually do that, or is it just an easy way to show?
It's an easier way to show it.
Yeah. The other way we could obviously, what Mr. Blair prefers, is to move the digit one place, the opposite direction to the right. But I know some videos and some teachers get people to move the decimal, but it actually stays still. So here I've got 4.0. What's my next step?
The next step is you're gonna
because we're talking currency, money, here's my symbol. How many digits should be after the decimal point?
2. So then you're gonna add another 0 behind that 0. So
this now says $4, no cents. That's it. That's the answer. It's that simple. So you are saving $4. So if I put $4 up here, and I'm going to put the decimal point and the cents, which is 0 cents. So that's my savings. I've saved $4. How do I work out the new price? What would I do, Shama?
If you want to work out your new price, you're going to the new price, you're gonna minus from it. It's 40.
$40. I might put the zeros there, and I'm going to minus $4. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can I put the 4 anywhere, or do I have to line up something?
You have to line it up so that you don't get confused, or else you're gonna get the question wrong.
Yeah. So I'm going to put the cents in there. And first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put the currency symbol in here, and the decimal point separates the dollars and the cents. All right, Shama.
Mr. Blair, I can't see the bottom.
Oh, sorry, darling. You talking about my bottom or the bottom of the screen? I hope you're talking about the bottom of the screen. Yeah, good. All right.
Okay, so we can't do 0 minus 0, so we're going to borrow from the next number.
No. So if I've got 0, is 0 bigger than 0, or is it the same?
It's the same.
So if I've got 0, I can actually take, there's nothing there. So I could just go.
So we're going to put down the zeros.
Yep.
And then we're going to also do that for the next one. Yeah. And then we can't do 0, take away 4. So then we're going to borrow 1 from the 4 and the 0. This will become 3 and the other one will become 10. So 10 take away 4 is going to be 6. So you put down the 6. And then since there's no number under, so we're just going to put down the 3. So then we're going to have $36.
Excellent. And if you wanted to double check, if you add 36 to that 4, that should equal 40. And so our new price is $36. Everyone else get 36? Excellent, too easy, eh? All right, who wants to talk me through the next one? It's KFC, $60, but today for you, can I do you a deal? 30%. 30% off. Zaina.
So the discount price is gonna be 18 and the sale price is gonna be 42.
How did you get that? What did you do to do that?
Because I did 60 multiplied 3, which would be $1,800, and then I divided that by 100, which would be 18 as the discount price. Then I did 60 minus 18, which would be 42.
42. Okay. So on this one here, if you actually didn't know 60 times 30, I could just cross off those zeros. Shema, what is 6 times 3? Because I know you know this one.
18.
18. 18. There's my dollars. That's my savings. I could do it that way. I'm going to put the decimal point. Then I'm going to put those 2 zeros back on. Put my currency symbol. So that's my savings or my discount. And if I wanted to work out the new price, I then turn this back into the original price. Original means right at the start, what it first was, which was 60. And then I would minus it. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. I can't take 8 from 0. So I come across to the neighbor, change that to a 5. This becomes 10. 10 minus 8. I should have put the decimal point in there and the currency earlier. 10 minus 8 leaves 2. 5 take away 1 leaves 4. $42. That's it. $40, no cents. Abaid, no worries, eh? All right, Abaid, talk me through the next one. This is the easy one. No, I'm not going to choose you. I'm going to choose.
I want to be the last question. I want the last question. Yeah.
Okay, Ahmed Abu Nasser. McDonald's, $44. 50% off. How much is my savings? Have you done this one? Okay. What is 50% mean? What does it mean as a fraction? What do you think, Ahmed Abu Nasser? What does that equal? 50%. So as a fraction, what does that look like?
$50/100.
Yep. So if I simplify that, it's to say, is 50% the same as a quarter, a half, any of those?
Yeah,
Which one?
a half.
A half. So really, I'm just going to halve 44. So what would be half of 44? Or same thing would be 44 divided by 2. What do you think that would be, Ahmed?
$22.
Good work. $22. Now, if I was going to work out the new price, what would I now do, Ahmed? My original price was 44. I'm saving 22. How do I work out the new price? What would you do? Would I add? Would I multiply? Would I divide? Would I subtract?
Multiply.
Multiply. Tell you what, it's not multiply. I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with subtract, or it rhymes with winus. Any of those?
Subtraction.
Hey, good work. Yes, fantastic. So I'm going to do 44 minus my discount or my savings. Okay. So if I line this all up, can you see this down here? Can you see that one there, Ahmed?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do the minus now. So what's the first thing I do? 0 minus 0 equals?
0.
And same again, 0 minus 0 equals?
0.
4 minus 2, or 4 take away 2 leaves?
2.
2. And 4 take away 2 leaves?
2.
2. So my answer, my new price would be how much?
22.
$22. Everyone else get that? Yep. Awesome. Anyone didn't do that one or find it a little bit tricky? Anyone? Viola? Ahmed? Yep. You're a little bit confused? So what we're going to do, because we're recording this, you can re-watch this later on. Okay, here we go. 12%. Hardies, who wants to do this one? Shook.
Okay, so first you want to do 30 times 12, which will give you 3.60. And then, 12%.
12%. Okay, so I've got 360, is that right?
Yep. Then
Yep.
you want to do 3.60 minus 30, which will give you, this is a new price, to 26.40 cents.
Okay, so do I put $3.60 and then do I minus 30? Do I put 30 underneath or 30 on top?
Underneath. Top.
Underneath the top.
Not top.
Oh, you want me to put 30 on top of the 3? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Mr. Blair. Not very clever, is he? Next step.
So then you will subtract it. 0 and 0, 0. And 0 and 6 can't be. So you take from the 3.
I come all the way across here?
Yes. And then the other 0 becomes 9. And then the other one becomes 10.
Okay.
And then you have 4. Put the 4 down. Then put your decimal point.
Good.
And 9 take away 3 is 7. 6. Then 2. Just put the 2 down. There is the new price.
Okay. Are you doing this all by yourself, Shook, or are you getting some assistance?
Nope. I did by myself.
Okay. I must have heard your conscience thinking. Good work. So that means my discount would be $3.60 and my new price would be $26.40. If I add that together, should give me the original price. All right, who wants to do TGIF? Thank goodness it's Friday. Shaker.
I want to do it, but also I have a question about the Hardees.
Yes.
How'd you get 3.60?
3.60? Okay. Who would like to explain that one? What did you come up with, Shaker? What did you get?
I didn't do it because I was confused. I don't know how to do the 12%.
Okay. One way, okay, let's just put 12% here. 12% of, I'll show you a couple of different ways. 12% of 30. Of just means the same as multiply. So you could do 12 multiplied by 30. Because we're doing currency, we remember how many digits after a decimal point? Shaker, how many?
2.
2. So in this case, might not know 12 times 30, but I know you know. What's 12 times 3?
36.
36. So because there's 1 0, I can just add the 0 on. This says 360, but we know I have to put a decimal somewhere. Now, if I put the decimal in front of the 3, that's going to say 360 cents. But that doesn't make sense because you can only have 2 digits after the decimal. So where would I put the decimal, Shaker?
After the 3.
Yep. So $3.60 is my discount. Another way you could do this, break it up. I can do 10. What's 10% of 30? Shaker?
3.
3. So, okay, there's 3. There's 3. I'm going to put the decimal now. 3. And then what is 2% of 30, do you think? Or 2 times 30 would give you this answer.
60.
Yeah, it's that simple. $3.60. I'm just going to give you another one. Let's make it 14%. 14% of 60. You could just do 14 times 6. What's 14 times 6? Shaker. Work it out on your paper, or unless you can do it in your head.
$84.
84. So if my answer is 84, if I add the 0 onto here, because we just did 14 times 6, not 14 times 60, that's saying 840. Where would I put the decimal points in this one?
After the 8.
Why?
Because the dollar, money in general, has 2 decimal places.
Perfect, yeah. So that would be your savings or your discount. 14% of 60, which is the same as saying 14 times 60. But remember, 2 digits after the decimal point, can't go wrong. Does that sort of make a bit more sense now, Shaker?
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. All right, back to where we were. Who was doing the next one? Was it you,
Yeah,
Shaker?
I was,
Oh,
yeah.
talk me through it. Give me any strategy you did or you would use.
Well, I know 25 fits into 100 4 times, so I divide it by 4.
Or, so you did something like this.
Yeah,
Okay.
48.50 divided by 4 will give me 12.125. No, I'm not sure. Well, 4 fits into 4 one time.
Yep.
4 fits into 8 2 times. 4 fits into 5 one time, and 10 will be left over. So 4 will fit into 10 2 times, and add the 0. So 4 fits into 25 times.
So
12.
now, because we're dealing with currency, I'll put my currency sign here. Where would I put my decimal?
Would be after the 1.
So
The second one.
So I've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 5.
Yeah, and you would put the decimal point between in behind the second one.
The one over here?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this. We put this in. What is my price?
Oh, it doesn't make sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Because it's bigger than the number I started with, and I'm dividing.
Yeah, I would recommend don't ever go to that restaurant if they've given you a discount, but you're paying a lot more money. So let's move the decimal point somewhere that might be a bit more realistic. Where would you put it?
After the first 2.
The first 2. Now, because that makes sense, that seems to work. However, we've got 3 digits after the decimal point, and we can only have how many?
2.
2. So do you have a suggestion what we could do to fix this?
Rounding?
Rounding. Okay, what are we going to round?
Gonna round the last two, the 5, and since 5 and above, give it a shove, so 2 would become a 3.
Yes, perfect, because we can only have 2 digits, so we have to chop that 5 off. If that was a 4, what would I do then if that was a 4?
Round down.
So that would just stay as 12. However, because it's a 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I have to chop that off, but add 1 to the 2, which makes it a 3.
3.
So and because this is currency, that's what you have to do. So get rid of that. So my discount is how much, Shaker?
$12.13.
Excellent. Anyone actually get that? Anyone do the rounding and Abe, did you get that one?
So I got, let's check. Yeah, I got it. It's 36 and $37, right?
So sorry, so what was your price? I'm gonna write over here.
Same.
So 36, how much? 37.
Yeah.
Zaina, what did you get? 36, 37?
For me in the 48.50 multiplied 25, I got for the discount price 1,000. I got for the discount price 1,212.50. Then I did 1,212.50 minus 48.50, which equals 1,164.00 for me.
So what's the new price? What did you come up with?
The new price is 1,164.00.
1,400, did you say?
164.0.
106.0.
Yep.
Okay, so when you first walked into this restaurant, the price was $48.50. You must have left a large tip. They must have been excellent waiters and waitress there. So I can understand why you'd pay that price. You must be a very generous customer, Zaina. So it's all about the decimal point, okay? And that was a mean question from Mr. Blair because we had to round it. Mr. Blair purposely is a mean person. He does it on purpose. He's a bit naughty like that. So I just wanted to see who can think outside the isosceles triangle. Good work, Abaid. We will address that one further on as we go through the term, so don't worry about that one. The last one, who was going to explain that one? Who did I say? Abaid. All right, we have 3 minutes. And, another mean one from Mr. Blair. 89% savings from Chuck E. Cheese at $47, the original price. Talk us through it, Abaid.
I bet you're muted.
That'd be the first.
I'm sorry. So as you said before, we're gonna time it. So 47 times 89. I will quickly say it. 4,230, and then that is just too big for a number, and it must be about for $47. And as you can see, if we put the decimal point under, next to the 2 and the 3 and between them, it will be $42.30, which is not too far away and not too close, and it's around 90%. So yes, so then I minus that from the original price, and I got $6.70, and that's the new price, and the discount was $42.30.
Okay, did anyone get what Abaid got, or anyone get something different? Anyone else do that one, or no, not really? Shaker, what did you get?
Well, I rounded it up to 90%. So I did divided by 10 times 9.
Yep.
So I did 4.7 times 9 which gave me 4.7 times 9 gave me 42.3. So that would be my discount price.
So
And then
42.3, or how many digits are after the decimal?
42.30.
Yep, okay.
42.30, so I subtracted 42.30 from 47. So I put the 47 above at 0.00. So 0 minus 0 equals 0. And I can't subtract 0 from 3, so I had to borrow. 10 minus 3 equals 7. 6 minus 2 equals 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So you write it 0. And then I put the decimal point after the 4 since 2 digits come after. And I put the $sign. That would
Okay.
be my new price.
So that's a pretty good bargain if it's that price there, $4.70. Zaina, what did you get?
So first of all, for the 47 and 89, I did 47 multiply 89, which would be 4,183. Then I did divided by 100, which would be 41.83, which is the discount price. Then I did 47 minus 41.83, which would be 5.17 as the sale price.
So you did, I'm just going to put it over here. Can you see this writing over here, Zaina?
Yep.
$47 minus, what do we say, 41.83. Okay, talk me through this, how we do the minus on this one, Zaina.
Yeah. So the 0 minus 3, we can't do that. So we go to its neighbor, and the neighbor can't do that. So we move to another neighbor. 7 turns into 6, and then you put in the 0 next to it 1, which would be 10. And then you take away from the 10 1, which would be 9. And then you go to 10. And then 10 minus 3 is 7. And then 9 minus 8 1. And then decimal, and then 6 minus 1 equals 5, and then 4 minus 4 equals 0. So 5.17.
Okay, is there anything else I need to put on this area here?
Yep, the $sign.
Yes, so I'll just get rid of that 0. You can keep it there, you don't need it, but that would be my new price. So if you're doing it accurately, this one here, my discount would be $41.83. And I can understand why people might have rounded. So I get, or estimate, use 90, I get that. And then my new price ends up being $5.17. $5.17. I've got my 2 digits after the decimal point. If I added that together, should end up with original price of $47. Okay, guys, I'm aware of the time. I'm just going to stop that. You can look back at this. Hands up if you learned a little bit from that today. Excellent. And again, these last couple are a challenge. Okay, they are a challenge. So I don't expect people to get all these correct, but well done for having a go.